Pranams, Mataji.
Chai, chai, chai. Thank you for the katha and nice reflections. Nice.
Do you need to record it, Mataji? Oh.
Yajna is fructifying. That's nice. I know I am repeating this again. Your yajna is fructifying. That's nice. So, yes. Things just happen. Things, they happen. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. You know, in bhakti, there is uphill and downhill. Uphill bhakti, downhill bhakti. So, when we approach bhakti as an uphill bhakti, I have to drive this now. Drive my car, do my bhakti, uphill bhakti. That is pushing bhakti, uphill bhakti. Then that is a uphill bhakti mood. Then it looks like bhakti is something I have to do. Japa is something I have to do. Seva is something I have to do. It is okay, because when the mood is not really submissive yet, when the mood is not submissive yet, you know, it's even submissiveness also. There is conditional submissiveness. If these things go right in this way, and if people are like this, then I will be submissive. And if things go a little different than what I am expecting and how I think it should be, then the submissiveness mode evaporates. Evaporates in the air. Conditional submissiveness. Then it will be uphill bhakti. First of all, submissiveness. Those are the symptoms of passion. Passion is you look at things that you put a goal and you want to get there, and you borrow any moods that are needed to get there. Borrow that submissive mood also, because you want to get there. But if there is any change in any circumstances, any situation, then the mood is gone. Passionate, conditional. So that's conditional submissiveness. So uphill bhakti, when the descending mercy is coming, for somebody who is just hearing in a submissive way, oh, I did not know about this. This is so wonderful. Now I am hearing this. Yeah, in that mode. And then do not turn on any internal mechanisms. In other words, be grateful to what is heard. And that is the key point. everything else happens from there. How grateful are we for what we are hearing? If we are grateful, it should come to the point of submissiveness. It should come to the point of unconditional submissiveness. When that quality comes to the soul, grateful to a point of I am submitting, to a point of unconditionally submitting. It means it's a quality, dear devotees. Only when this quality comes in the chitta, only when this quality comes in a devotee, in a jiva, then the bhakti will become downhill bhakti, the driving part. Then we don't have to drive when we are going downhill. The car goes and we just sit there. It looks like we are driving. But actually it's the gravity that pulls the car down. So until this change in the consciousness comes from within, first step is gratitude, honor what is coming with gratitude. And it will, when there is real sincerity inside, it will go to submissiveness. If the soul is really sincere, no, I really want Krishna, loving service, then the gratitude will go to submissiveness. And there comes the real testing. It doesn't take too long to actually get to the stage from gratitude to submissiveness. It doesn't take too long. Especially when somebody is sincere and fortunate enough to receive descending mercy. These two things can happen pretty quickly because the Atma gets attracted to the descending mercy, get attracted. And the gratitude should come. If it is not coming, then there is nothing much to be said. But generally the gratitude, when the gratitude deepens, then it becomes submissiveness. We have realized, whoa, okay, this is not an achieving business here. So that realization mixed with the gratitude becomes submissiveness. It's a beautiful stage, maturing stage. Then there the testing happens. Okay, submissive, right. Let's see how submissive you are for Bhagavan. Is it a conditional or unconditional? There at the second level the testing happens. Then this is not really to Bhagavan, submissiveness to Bhagavan. Who are we? Bhagavan is too far. Oh, Krishna. Submissiveness to Guru. Clearly. At the second stage, that will happen and has to happen because Bhagavan has to see how if we really want it. So in that second stage, when a jiva says, no matter what you do, I will not move from here. Please, you may treat me however you like. You don't have to give me a reason of how you treat me. I will not move from here. I am indebted to you. Whoa, done. That's it. Biggest test in the spiritual life, and everybody will face this. Only when we pass this, only when we come to this point with Sri Guru, Gurudeva, Gurutattva, Sandini Shakti. Only when somebody passes this test. With what degree are you passing? Even for small things, big things, all the time, every time you are passing the test, it means your bhakti will deepen, doors open. And this is bhakti tattva. So generally, at the second stage, that's where a lot of the jivas, they get filtered, their journey varies, how much time, all that. But only when the jiva comes to this point, no matter what you do, regardless of how you treat me, I am indebted to you. Regardless of you decide to give it to me or not, whatever you give it to me or not, I will keep giving you my seva, my gratitude. I will bow down to you. Ripen. Then the sour mango is ripening. That's it. After that, everything. Then bhaktir pareshanubhavar viraktiranyatra trikayeka kala prapadyamanasya. That's prapadyamanasya. That characteristic of the soul from within. This is the key turning point. We may be hearing so much of Shastra. We may be talking so much of it. We may be doing a lot. Chaotic. But how much of my internal chitta is heading in this direction? Internally. That's the key point. And that's when we understand that the sadhana bhakti is going to get to spontaneous one, heading that way. The sour mango is now starting to ripen. So, like that. I think I will pause here and give it a minute. So we heard about the bhakti, uphill bhakti, downhill bhakti. In uphill bhakti, we push. And downhill bhakti, we don't have to push anything. The car just goes down. Gravity pull is there. And when does this uphill bhakti change to downhill bhakti? There are 3 steps. Gratitude, which deepens into submission. And then the next thing is unconditional submission, is a characteristic of a soul that's actually towards Bhagavan. But Bhagavan comes in the form of Sandini Shakti Shri Guru. So that characteristic will make the uphill bhakti to downhill bhakti, where the propulsion happens from within. That's all. Yes, Mataji. And that's all, dear devotees. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much.
If nothing from anybody, then we can go for Shlita, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. I just wanted to express, you shared something so deep. It's, it's almost like, you gave what the next step is for the mango to ripen. And it's the... And you pointed it out very nicely, Mataji. You said, it is because very often we think, oh, I am surrendered. And it's, in our head because Krishna is far and somehow, the jiva, I'll talk for myself and feel, oh yeah, I am submission, I have submission towards Krishna. But that has to translate to submission to Guru. That's where the problem starts.
Clearly. Otherwise, it's ahankara submission.
Yes, yes.
Conditional
yes.
submission.
Yes. And most often the submission there does not happen simply because the false ego does not let. Yeah. So thank you for pointing that out, Mataji, and making it so clear. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. My pranams to Mataji. Thank you for the details of this uphill and downhill bhakti, Mataji. So, Mataji, is there any point in bhakti life like after ruchi or something, or this uphill, downhill bhakti keep going? How does that look like?
Uphill, downhill is another nivritti, Prabhu.
So that is like before
that is still
Nishta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where uphill, when there is downhill car is going, if we are seeing uphill, means okay, we are facing anartha again. That we have to understand. And the best thing is submit. Oh, Krishna, this uphill will come, and as soon as I submit, yes, I'm not going to budge a bit from here. I am indebted to you. Whoa, the car will again. You think you are in uphill, but the hill becomes downhill. Just
because of the submission.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Whatever you may do, I am indebted to you. This key thing. You may give me or not. Whatever I'm looking for, you may give me or not. Whenever you want to give me or not. Even if you want to give me or not. Even if you're not giving me, I will not budge a bit from here. And I am indebted to you. And I will keep glorifying you. I will keep serving you. When that comes, no more uphills.
Yes, Mata.
Then the Nama reveals himself. Then everything flows inside out. The seva happens. Compassion happens. Happens inside out.
Thank you, Mata. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Mataji, just quickly, since Pranipati Prabhu brought it in that, in terms of anartha nivritti, nishta, ruchi, asakti, in that, keeping that in mind. So then would it be right to say that when that kind of submission is there, then one is past the anartha nivritti stage to nishta? Till then nishta does not happen?
Yeah, that's an indication. For somebody to have that kind of mood is an indication that they're steadily wanting Bhagavan. Nishta is what? Steady. Steady desire, Bhagavan. Because the desire is steady, sincere efforts are there. That's what is called stage of Nishta. And it is showing out as submission. That's steadiness.
Yes, Mata. Thank you.
Unconditional submission. Steadiness is what? Despite these uphills, steadily wanting to submit, steadily putting not so much in the putting the effort, steadily praying. Whenever the uphill comes, steadily praying, and do not want to move from there, wanting to continue to submit and serve. That, when done repeatedly like that, then one passes through the anartha nivritti. And at the stage of nitta, anartha nivritti, in this stage, when somebody is repeatedly, prayerfully doing it, then there is a little difficulty in doing, because it's not just natural of the jiva to be like that. So in anartha nivritti, with the difficulty, they repeatedly try. Nevertheless, they try, which is very good. That's what we should continue. Then consistently, when somebody is voluntarily trying to head that way, gradually the road, instead of being so bumpy, up and down hill like that, the road becomes less bumpy. Up and down will be there, but less bumpy. Then there will not be too much of effort to go in that direction, because not that the road is less bumpy, but you know what to do when the road, when the bumps come. And then those bumps become small because of internally, maybe in this stage we can say cultivate that mood. Because of the constant internal cultivation of that mood, the big bumps that were there before, which were like up and down hill, all those bumps, they appear like relatively smaller ones. So less effort will be needed to go uphill and then downhill, up and down. Less effort is needed, and those bumps appear smaller than before. So in the stage of Nishtha, it is said that bhakti happens despite the obstacles, despite the uphills. Bhakti happens relatively steadily with less effort. But in anartha nivritti, it requires greater effort. Like that. And the difference between that's the difference between anartha nivritti and nishtha. Great effort is needed in anartha nivritti. And when we consistently put that, and cultivate that desire inside and put the effort, then gradually it comes to nishtha. So more effort in anartha nivritti, less effort needed in nishtha. And in ruchi, there is almost no effort needed. Start off the downhill car bhakti, because then the propulsion will be there, not effort from our side, but the propulsion will be there. The nama will be propelling us, katha will be propelling us, because we are anchored to Guru now. That's the key point. Anchored to Guru unconditionally. And by that time, it's not mechanical anchoring, because the stage is ruchi. Everything is, you relish. Taste is there. So it's not mechanical anchoring to Guru anymore. There is a bonding and binding force with a mellow. That's it, with a mellow. You taste that mellow. And that's why it is called ruchi. Ruchi is you taste it and it is yummy. From then on, bhaktir pareshanubhava praktiranyatra trikayeka kala. That's the stage of ruchi, raga. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Got it, Mataji. Thank you for explaining it like this in this progression also. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all. Dear devotees.
Thank you, Mataji. We are so fortunate, Mataji, for hearing all this.
Yeah, very fortunate that our acharyas are causelessly merciful. So causelessly merciful. That's why we are very fortunate, Mataji. Sorry, I interrupted you and I said I should let you say it. Please go ahead.
No, Mataji. Yeah.
But the reality needs to be stated. So,
as I hear more, not only have they given all the, the literature, what Radharani is feeling, all those things, but they've also told us what you will feel when you're doing this. And how you will feel, what are the stages you will go through, and that it's laid out, Mataji. I mean, I was just thinking, if it was not told, and that okay, anartha nivritti is one stage you will go through, it's going to be a long stage, it's a struggling stage, but then these are the stages after that, just keep at it. How would the jiva know? I mean, even if some attraction is there and you come, but if you don't, if the acharyas don't lay out that, hey, anartha nivritti is going to be, you will go through this. Keep at it. The next stage is there.
acharyas are there, Mataji. Acharyas are there. They have laid it out.
Yes,
but I pour my heart at the lotus feet of my living link. Living link. Oh my goodness. Otherwise, that otherwise I would not know. I may read, but when somebody is living it, whoa, then just a glance of that person speaks volumes of books which we will not be able to read or even understand.
Yes.
So that is the potency of a living link. Just the darshan of it. I had to say this, otherwise it will be incomplete. Yeah,
and thank you for being that example for us that we can observe and learn.
I said I'm pouring my heart to the living link that is giving me. So all of your thank you, I will place it there, Mataji. I will place it there.
Mataji, what you're saying is true. That living link, the guru, yes. At the same time, sometimes, you need, even guru is a little, far. You need someone more nearer, that is, like you said the other day, right? That older sister, that older sibling that you learn from, and you say, oh, they are doing it. Okay, yes. And you and what, so true, because you can read for 100 years from 100 books, but one day with a person that's following that's all you need.
Oh goodness, my goodness, it's a different world. Totally different world. But that's all Krishna's arrangement, Mataji. Paramatma is sitting inside. And depending upon the sincerity and purity of the soul, he beautifully makes the arrangements. External arrangements and pulling up the curtains. So then we will understand more and we will see things more that we did not see before. This is wonderful orchestration by the Lord. So nothing is accidental for us in bhakti. Very wonderful orchestration. That's why it's an assured process. So whatever is the external arrangements, internal understanding, everything, Krishna is there and he's orchestrating. Yes, Mataji. So in this way, he's taking care of each one of us based upon how much we are ready inside. Are we in the first step, second step, or third step? Accordingly, he knows, okay, now I'll make arrangements accordingly. So yes, Mataji, whatever you said, all this is part of the arrangement, mercy of the sandini shakti of Bhagavan, the whole system, as you have mentioned. Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Sakrita Mataji, I hope I didn't interrupt you. You were
No,
starting to say
Mataji.
something.
No. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.